Good, happy Friday evening to you. Welcome to our plant-based bunch. It's time for our health nugget, our evening health nugget. I didn't make it last night. I'm sorry. It just was not happening. It just was not happening in my mommy world to do a health nugget last night. But we're back today, and we're so glad that you are here. Those of you who are live, we're glad that you are with us. Thank you for stopping in. Those of you who are watching the replay and wish that they had been live and didn't get the notification, you might, if you haven't already, want to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell. Hey Alexis, how are you, Lex? How's it going? Hit that bell button, you guys, if you haven't already, so you can get the notifications. Waiting for you or Karen? Are you? Oh, cool. So you were actually waiting for me. That's so cool. So yes, Jordan, good evening. Jordan is you are my faithful. You're everywhere I go now. I love it. There's Karen. Yes, you hit it. Yay. So yes, if you guys haven't gotten the message or haven't realized by now that we are doing our YouTube lives in the evening instead of our Periscopes, because I miss you guys on YouTube and I haven't really been doing the vlogs as often because the editing is really taking up a lot more of my time than I would like it to, because I've been getting to bed way too late. So now I am here with you live. Can you believe it? All right, so having said that, why don't we move on to our topic? Did you see the thumbnail? I gotta show you this real quick before we get started. Katie, how are you? Look at this. This is where I am right now. I'm in the forest preserve by myself. Nobody else is enjoying this beautiful nature out here at the moment. I've got the kids at home. They're taking a little break from the day, and I'm only about 5 minutes. I'm only about 5 minutes away from the house. Isn't that pretty? So yes, I've had some questions lately about, actually I get it all the time, but there was somebody that was sincerely asking because she really wants to go vegan. I can't even remember who it was because so many people were coming on that Periscope, and she doesn't really know how you get all the nutrients you need, your vitamins, especially your B12. Often people are asking about B12, your protein, your calcium. So let's talk about it. First of all, let's go into our vitamin B12 because that always seems to be like the biggest issue. And I did a lot of research before I did a Periscope not too long ago on B12. And the thing is that many people, even plant-based eaters, vegan people, they are sure that you have to have a B12 supplement. Well, I tend to differ with that simply because when you're supplementing with isolated vitamins, your body has a hard time assimilating it, and sometimes it can even harm your body. And when you really do your research, what was the ideal diet in the garden when God put Adam and Eve in it? It was Genesis 1:29, you know, fruits, nuts, grains, seeds. There were no animals that we had to eat to get our B12 vitamins. So I did a little more research and dug deeper into it, and if your body, there is a criteria now for this. If you're eating a healthy diet and your digestive system is strong and well and healthy, your colon has the good bacteria in it, you're following the 8 laws of health, you did, cool, Lex. You are doing everything according to God's will. You're getting the nutrition you need, the exercise, lots of fresh water, sunshine, you're temperate, yes. You're getting fresh, pure air, you're getting the rest you need, and you're praying daily for God's will to be done, and that He can keep you healthy and strong. If you're doing all of those 8 things, and your body's already strong, you're gonna get your B12 just from what your body produces. Yes, I must share with you guys, it opened my eyes to so much more. Oh, wonderful. That's great. So you are going to get the B12 that you need, and a lot of times plant-based eaters, they get their blood tested to check for their B12, and a lot of times it's too low. But there are studies. You've got to research this for yourself, you guys, with an open heart and open mind to understand that if you're not eating meat, you don't need as much B12. Now, in cases where you're elderly or sick, you may need more B12 than the healthy person does, but you really don't need the B12 you think you need if you're not eating the meat, because the meat tends to cancel out some of that, and you need to supplement that. So, having said that, that doesn't mean, okay, everybody stop taking your B12 supplements because Stacy says don't take them. I mean, do your research, you know whether or not your body is healthy enough to provide that B12 for you through your colon and your intestines, your small intestines, and even in your mouth. There's B12. I was just thinking about B12, but we naturally make it ourselves. Yes, right. Why do people do enemas? Should we do one after we change to a good diet? No, I never do an enema. I never. It's not natural. I know a lot of healthy, crunchy people, really tout these enemas. Now they're even doing coffee enemas and all kinds of enemas. If your body naturally flows this way with the gravity, if you're putting things in there backwards, it's unnatural. It's not the way God intended for us to take care of our bodies. I don't take vitamins like I should. You shouldn't. You shouldn't be, Karen. You should not be taking isolated vitamins. You should not be popping those pills at all. No. Oh, Deborah, I didn't even know you were here. How are you? Do not do that, you guys. Seriously, all those pills that you're taking are either doing you harm or they're totally useless and wasteful, because your body cannot assimilate those isolated nutrients without all of the other ones that are supposed to balance and work with them. Everything works in synergy. Okay, good. I heard it takes all our good bacteria out, so I'm glad you have helped us. Thank you, Lord. Yes, thank you, Lord, for giving us information like this. You want to I know that the ground is already depleted, but in so many ways we can still improve our health and our diet and what we eat by staying away from junk food, processed food, garbage food as much as possible, and eating simple, whole food. You want to eat a whole food, plant-based diet. And if you really need supplementation, get a whole food supplement like the Ningxia Red juice that we drink in our family. And actually, if you're interested in learning more about that Ningxia Red, if you go to our website, this might sound weird, but I have to fly alone and it's supposed to help me. I have no idea what that has to do with this, and really I couldn't understand it all. But you can go to our website, ourplantbasedbunch.com, go to Young Living and find out that Ningxia Red. I just finished my scope on that and had over 1,100 people. Did you? Wow. Good, 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 good. So, having said that, with the B12 and the supplements and the vitamins, let's move over to calcium. Okay, people are like, okay, you don't drink milk or eat dairy. How do you get your calcium? Nobody really does their research or studies it. Not many people. I don't say nobody. But look at it, you guys. If you research it, almonds have calcium. Dark leafy greens have calcium. Broccoli has calcium. It gets me so excited to learn about health. I'm going to order that. Oh, good, Lex. Wonderful. So, you don't, and if you're not eating meat, once again, if you are not eating meat, you don't need as much calcium as a meat eater does, because the calcium is used to alkalize your body after you're putting all that acid from the meat into it. What if we're allergic to nuts? Well, just stay away from them then. Deborah, there's a lot of other options besides the nuts. All kinds of beans you can eat for protein, and with the calcium, you don't have to eat nuts to get your calcium. I'm doing well, Emily. How are you doing? You can, yes, dark leafy greens. You know your beet greens. People throw them away. Beans mean gas. Not if you prepare them properly. Not if you prepare them properly. Some people do still have a problem with beans, but if you prepare them properly, I don't get gas from eating beans. I used to, before I learned how to fix them right. Yes, having said that, hey, how are you, Woodland? How's it going? So the thing with calcium too is, like I was saying, is that you need a lot more if you're eating meat, because the calcium, and you know what, if your body is in an acid condition too, your calcium is going to be pulled out of your bones. I try to eat protein except meat, but at the end of the day I still crave meat. You got to really pray about it, Emily, and just keep working on it. Your body needs some time sometimes to get rid of the cravings. People are telling me my skin looks better, but I just don't see it. But I'll accept it. It is looking a little bit better, Karen, and it's going to look better and better and better. The better you do. The better you do. So, yes, let me get back on this with the meat. Is that, and dairy, you should, kind of. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't really want to make you, like, I don't want to really, like, be hard on you, but those cows, they're so ill-treated too, by the way. They are tortured. They live a torturous, horrible life before it ends up on your plate. They really do. And not only the cows that you're eating, but the milk that you're drinking and the cheese that you're eating from the dairy cows, they suffer terribly. They suffer terribly. And hopefully, uh-oh, it says I got a poor connection. I hope I'm not losing you guys. Oh no. Am I losing you? Can you guys hear me? Please tell me you can hear me. Oh, everyone should watch Dwayne Lemon on Diet and Mind on YouTube. He will tell you all about dairy meat out of the Bible. Dairy and meat out of the Bible. Oh, yes, Dwayne Lemon. I've heard of him. My mom said our teeth are meant to eat meat. No, they're not really. And you know what? I did a whole Periscope on that, and I think I'm going to have to revisit that whole thing here on YouTube Live. Yes, and see you too. Oh, great, because it says I have a poor connection. But as long as you guys can hear and see me, I'm just going to keep on going. We are not designed to eat meat, but let's revisit that another time, because I don't want this to be many topics. I want to really kind of focus on the vitamins and the nutrients that people are asking about. So having said that, we talked about the calcium, and now protein. Protein is another thing. People say, oh, you have to eat meat to get your protein, but you do not. Even if you can't eat the beans, there's legumes. Even your grains have protein. Lots of vegetables have protein. And don't forget about your nuts. They have protein. Lentils, split peas, all kinds of beans. And once again, you don't need the amount of protein that people say that you have to have in order to be healthy. In fact, it can be harmful to get too much protein because your body can't really assimilate it properly, and your organs that have to digest it and get it out of your system. No nuts, oatmeal. Yes, I like those beans too. Quinoa is an excellent source of calcium and protein and fiber. And other things, lots of things. Quinoa is it's one of those superfoods. High nutrient dense food, definitely. The quinoa, you want to start eating your seeds, you guys. I mean protein from them. Yes, protein, calcium, fiber. Yes, you can get that from quinoa. Do you like jasmine rice? I do, but it's kind of expensive, especially when you get the whole grain brown jasmine rice. And I have 50 pounds of long grain brown rice that I need to eat. So we stick with that because I just bought 50 pounds of it. So we eat a lot of long grain brown rice. So, any other questions, comments, complaints, concerns, thoughts, ideas? But we do want, you know what, Emily, you know what, look, even on here on YouTube, I have YouTube videos on why we are not created to eat meat. My quinoa breakfast cereal didn't turn out so great. I'll have to see. Oh yeah, okay. Do the kids eat junk food? No, kids don't eat junk food. Sometimes they want to, but they don't eat things. They don't eat like any candy bars and any of those candies. But their kind of junk food is like vegan, gluten-free sugar cookies that we might find at the health food store, or organic lollipops or stuff like that. But they don't eat that stuff very often at all. Chips, maybe organic tortilla chips once in a while. Sweets, maybe something that we might fix, or maybe something that we might get at the health food store. Should we cleanse our bodies every now and then? Oh yes, going on a cleanse is good, especially if you don't feel good, or if you need to take off some weight, or you just have no energy. Cleansing, detoxing your body is a good idea, but you want to be careful how you do it, because if you detox too quickly, you can get yourself feeling very sick. I found out that when someone sends you money through your PayPal account, it goes to your regular PayPal account. Oh, does it? Oh, yeah, I think it does. I think I knew that. That's cool, isn't it? A pill cleanse? I think, Emily, what you did, I don't know that was such a good idea. What kind? Just raw juices? All right. We're going to have to talk about that, and that's going to have to be another video, too. All right, you know what? I'm going to write that down on my notes. Okay. I'm going to have to do a video on a cleanse. What does the me from your PayPal.me account mean? That's just the way they do their tip jar thing. If it does, but you can transfer it to your bank account. Yeah, you can transfer the money. Oh yeah. Okay, so here we go. What do? We're going to talk about a cleanse. Oh man. Okay, here we go. I thought I messed up, but I didn't. All right. Topics. All right. Cleanse. designed to eat, not designed to eat meat, right? Or PayPal can let you use the money on websites too. Yes, you can do PayPal's really amazing. You can do all kinds of things. I usually use PayPal on eBay also, not designed to eat meat. All right, so okay, there we go. All right, folks, I'm gonna go for now. And proper food combining. All right, Lex, you on it. Teeth, yes, I got that. Here, I'm gonna put a little space here and put teeth. All right, and then we're gonna put proper food. Yes, that's important. Proper food combining. All right, you talked to me about that before, Lex, and I forgot. So I'm glad I'm writing this down. Anybody else? Any other topics? Depression. Yes, I wrote that down. I actually had that in my mind to do that too, Emily. Oh, thank you. I love health. Trying to learn too. Yes, definitely. Definitely. So, all right. Anybody else? Yes, you too, Jordan. Oh, I forgot you were even here. You're just back in the wings, just listening in. All right. So those of you who are watching the replay, we're glad that you are here also. Banana bread. Oh, come on, Emily's here. Oh, you want me to make banana bread? I thought you want me to send it to you. Dandruff? You know, those are like skin issues. I should do that. Okay. Dandruff. Sure. I mean, it's something. What did you say? Banana bread? If you watch Dwayne Lemon's sermons on diet and mine, he talks about depression, Emily. Okay, Emily, you got that? Dwayne Lemon. Banana bread. But that is something that we can talk about, definitely. And I talked about it on Periscope a couple of times. But there are lots of topics that we have talked about on Periscope that I want to revisit over here. For those of you who are on YouTube, I love you, YouTube guys. I don't want to leave you out. And I am so sorry that I haven't been doing the vlogs. Again, you have it bad. Oh, really? Well, we're going to have to work on that. Yes, definitely. And it was a blessing to you. Yes, me too. It's always a blessing to be able to share with you guys, to visit with you all, and to be with you. And thank you so much for joining in and having this little chit chat. I loved it. It was fun. We'll do it again. You guys have a great evening. Yes, dandruff would be a great subject. My husband suffers. Yes, you know, more people than you know. Yeah, on your hair, dandruff. Yeah, love Periscope, and I'll have to get used to YouTube. I know I'm gonna have to get used to YouTube too, because there's a lot of people on YouTube that don't go to Periscope, and I don't want to leave them out. For some reason, Periscope really works for me when it comes to this kind of thing, much better. Bye to you, Lex. But I'm gonna leave in just a second. But YouTube, I like for the vlogs, but I'm gonna get used to doing the YouTube lives, because live videos for those that are missing the vlogs and that want to participate in these talks. Yes, I don't want to miss any. I don't want to leave anybody out. So, anyways, I love you guys. Have a good evening. We'll catch you next time. Just alternate. Well, I do my what's for lunches on Periscope, and then I do my evening health talk on YouTube Live. Should I alternate and do them like? Wow, that might confuse people. Like do a YouTube Live for lunch, and then do the health talk on Periscope, and then every day like switch it, or maybe even I don't know. I never thought about that. That might be something. Anyway, love you guys. Talk to you later. Have a good evening. Catch you next time, and don't forget to subscribe, share, and don't forget to hit that bell so you get notifications when we're on. Have a good night. Talk to you later, and don't forget to live well and be strong. Adios. Bye-bye, guys.